This woman was accused of transporting weapons to opposition fighters in Damascus. But after spending 6 years in regime prisons, Mariam was recently released as part of a prisoner exchange. She doesn't want to show her face or use her real name because her family still lives in regime-controlled territory.
In one prison, there was a mother and her son. They were put in separate cells. I will never forget that child's voice. It affected me in ways you cannot imagine. They would rape that 9-year-old child repeatedly, and after 1 month, he died.
But she says her commitment to helping others who have survived Assad's prisons has grown.
I'll continue to support them so that they can help themselves. Maybe I'm different. I can stand on my feet. But when others leave, they have serious emotional and psychological problems. It's hard for them to rebuild their lives. They have a hard time coping with their freedom. In some cases, their families abandon them.
Rights groups estimate that there are still more than 6,000 women and girls in regime prisons. And many survivors report being beaten, electrocuted, and raped while imprisoned. Rights groups also say that many people are afraid of retaliation from the regime and their families if they speak out about their experiences. Yasmin spent a year and a half in regime prisons, starting in 2015. She doesn't want to show her face or use her real name either. Like Mariam, Yasmin was accused of delivering weapons to opposition fighters. After she was released, she says one of her uncles threatened to kill her because she'd been sexually abused.
I went through some very difficult times when I was jailed by the regime. They even raped me, but I am not ashamed of this because it is not my fault, and my family supports me. I'm not afraid of what anyone says, and I'm not afraid of anything.
And after surviving war and years of imprisonment, many Syrian women like Mariam and Yasmin are still fighting a different battle. Obaida Hito, TRT World, Idlib, Syria.